Hi everyone, this is Miss Kaufman. What we're doing is, I'm going to go ahead and clear this page. We're working with bar graphs with percentages. So right now I have 25 out of 100. I'm going to go ahead and do these two for you guys, okay? And maybe this one, so you can clearly see. Now, first and foremost, this one, and this one we are not going to do today. So just because we don't have the proper problem set to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up here. So what you guys get is a bar graph that looks like this. Previously we were working with 100s. I'm going to go ahead and clear that. Previously we were working with 100s, and what we did was we folded the paper in half and then we folded it 2 more times. So what that made was 4 equal parts. And we have 50%, 50%. Not trying to get into the header. I'm going to have to use my pen, and I'm sorry for my pen. 25%. And 75%. Now, on the first problem we had was 25% of 100. And the answer is 25, but how do we get that? Well, I'll show you. And most of you guys already knew what that was. Okay? So, we have that. Well, so what you do, and this is previous one, we go 0 to 100 because this is the whole. 100 is the whole. Alright, so the first part is we take 25%, so we go up to 25%. And our numerical answer would be, I'm going to take off that last one, would be 25 because it's out of 100. So I'm going to click off this for just a second, and I'm going to go to my percentages sheet right here. So my answer on that would be 25. Now let's go to the next problem. And I'm going to go back here, so it'd be 25. Now, the next problem I told you guys that we would do I believe was 25% of, I think it's 40. And I'm going to go click. It is 25 out of 40. And let's find out how much that is. Some of you guys already know how to do it, but that's not the principle, how to do it in your head. We're trying to figure it from using our parts. So if I have this, once again, I'm going to go here. Sorry for the confusion. Again, this is 25, 50%, 75%. Some of the misconception is that this is a numerical part. Well, yes, for this 0 to 100, but that's not the case each time. So this one is 40. So this was our part, is right here. It's 40. And this was 0. And we have 25%. And so I have to think about this. And some kids did this really well today. Half of 40 is 20. So what's half of 20? Oh, that's, so if I break this up, this is just like that. There's several ways to do that. So, but my overall goal on this was not so much that we knew the correct answer, but we got to think half of 40 is 20 there. It's right at that line, so that is 40. So, my correct answer on this is 10. See the two different numbers? One thing is that 100 is less than 40. So our answer should be less than that. Okay? Now my next problem I have to go look at is 5 out of 20. Again, some of you guys, actually let's do this one right here, 12 out of 72. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this. So this is 12% of 72. Some of you guys may know the answer. I think I know what the answer is off the top of my head, but I'm not going to say it because I want to look at this. So if I come here and I go to the sheet here, we have 72. I'm going to move this up. Here. So this is 72. Oops, excuse me. This is actually at the end, 72. Okay, and this is 0 because that's our part. So we have 12% of 72. 12 of 72. Well, 12%, if this is 25, this is 50, this is 75. I'm going to just draw it right about here. Okay? And for that first step, that's great. So we'll kind of figure it out. But let me start thinking. Half of 72, if I can pull up my calculator, and this I'd rather have them wait on, if I can find my calculator. Nope. Oh, right there. Sorry for the smallness. 72. I don't know what's happening here. I'm sorry, I'm going to click off this. And I'm going to... I just don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I'll get it back up for you here in just a second. Hi, I got it back up. I'm sorry. So 12%, if I go back to the screen here, if 12% of 72, it's just right here. Oh, this is a pretty big jump, but from here to here is 36. How did I get that? Oh, I divided it by 2. So half of 36 is 18 there. So this is in between 0 and 18. I'm trying to think. 0 in between 18. I am going to guess, for right now, and maybe my answer is wrong or right, 9. So my guess is that it's 9. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that's a pretty good estimation. Okay?
Do you have any more sums we can do?
Okay, so that's my guesses. I'm sorry for the interruptions. My guess is going to be about 9. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I think it's a pretty good estimation if I look at my thing. Because this has to be less than 36, but next time we'll find out if it's right or not. Thanks.